What's up, everybody? It's Just Mike here, bringing you a post-commentated VGC battle that I had against my new friend Jamal, aka Walker, aka Immortal Tweets, who you can check out right in the description below. Now, let me tell you a little bit of the backstory of this battle. Basically, what happened over the weekend, I did have the singles OU 66 tournament over at GameSwap. I ran the stream there. It was fantastic. Had a very good time. On Saturday, I went to a VGC tournament. Now, Pokemon trading card game was having this big, like, I think it was regional or something, some kind of tournament in a city nearby. There were like 300 people there, but they also had this side event where they were trying to get interest in VGC. And so there were about like 20 to 25 people there. It was really cool. It was my first time ever doing VGC. I spent the morning like creating a team for all of that kind of stuff, and this was a team that I had because I didn't have time to train up my actual team that I wanted to use, because I'd been practicing VGC a little bit on Showdown because I want to bring it more to the channel, but since I wasn't, you know, completely confident with it yet, and not all of it were Kalos born yet, I had to use these Pokemon here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you this battle, and then after that, I'm going to show you a battle with the Pokemon that I would have been using if they were Kalos born. Everything else about them is completely VGC legal, so, yeah. I just had a for fun battle with him afterwards, just to see if I could actually be a contender with that kind of stuff. But anyway, the first battle that we're going to have is with my Mega Kangaskhan, the Meowstic, a Tyranitar, and a Garchomp against his Chatot, a Weavile, a Gengar, Mega Gengar, and a Raichu. So let's get this battle going, and let's get into the battle. If you could, while this game loads up, please do hit that like button right down there, because this is a new format for me, and I would like to know if you guys enjoy VGC or want to see more VGC on my channel, want to see me grow in VGC. That'd be cool. Anyway, so he's going to lead with his Gengar and his Raichu, and if you guys have been following VGC, which I haven't, I heard all about this at the tournament. This is actually a pretty interesting tactic that one of the higher up players use. Basically, what he's going to do, he's going to protect first turn, assuming that I'm going to go for a Fake Out on his Gengar, because Kangaskhan, when it's not Mega Evolved, does have the Scrappy and can hit it with normal type moves. He's going to go for a Fake Out, which is why I use my Quick Guard. So really, all this turn served to do was allow us to Mega Evolve, which is good in its own respect. But, you know, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Crumbles. Either way, the Gengar is going to go for the Perish Song. Now, if you guys know, Mega Gengar has Shadow Tag, and Shadow Tag makes it so you can't switch out. So Perish Song is a little unfortunate, especially because this Raichu just used Encore on my Kangaskhan. So now my Kangaskhan is Encored into Sucker Punch, meaning as long as these guys don't go for attacking moves, you know what, I'm pretty much 100% okay. Or I'm pretty much 100% dead. The opposite of okay. Either way, they're going to go for Protects, just trying to stall out the Perish Songs. It's down to 2 at this point. My Kangaskhan still Encored into Sucker Punch, but in this turn, I figure that the Raichu is going to go for an attacking move, so I go for a Sucker Punch on that, trying to do as much damage to that as possible. Now, it doesn't really make any difference, but either way, the Gengar is going to disable my only attacking move on the Meowstic, so now I'm forced to go for things like Protect and Quick Guard and all that kind of bad stuff that I don't need. So now the Raichu is going to Volt Switch out, saving itself from the Perish Song, whereas my Kangaskhan and my Meowstic are still forced to be in there. Still forced to stay in. So on the last turn of his Perish Song, the Gengar is going to switch out, go into the Weavile, and just kind of stall out the rest of the turn so that I can just die. So the Sound Falcon, the Chatot, is going to go for the Protect. And by the way, Chatot really does look freaking awesome with Protect, doesn't it? Anyway, my Meowstic is just about to die, so I figure, okay, you know what? I should at least go for something, right? Like, I should get a Reflect Up if I have it, which I do. So here you see everything starts to go down from Perish Song, which is a little unfortunate. But, I mean, I still do have 2 other Pokemon. It is VGC, so you do get 4 Pokemon in total. 2 of them went down, so I still have 2 more. So Garchomp's going to come out, and Garchomp is, interestingly enough, going to be a pretty strong force with this Tyranitar in, because of the fact that the Sandstorm is going to kick up, and Garchomp gets the Rock Slide, which is going to do a lot of damage to the Chatot, but not enough to take it out. The Weavile has the Brick Break, which takes out my Tyranitar and takes off the Reflect. So this Weavile was like the perfect counter for my Meowstic, unfortunately. Sand is going to do a little bit more damage to the Chatot and to the Weavile, but you know what? It's not going to be nearly enough to take it out. The Chatot is going to be able to protect, just to make sure that it doesn't go down to any more Rock Slides. So here you see Sound Falcon protected itself, but the Weavile is going to go down, and the Sound Falcon, all things being equal, will take a little bit more sand damage. Do we want that? Yes, we do. Do we want it to take it out? Yes, we do. Is it going to? No, of course not, but that's, you know what? That's just the way the damage worked. So the Raichu is going to come out, and the Raichu, as you guys saw at the beginning, is going to be able to fake out the Garchomp, taking... No! Never mind, it doesn't take it out, but the Rough Skin does get on the Raichu, but I am going to flinch. The Raichu is still stronger than me, but it is going to use the Chatot. The Chatot is going to use the Chatter. Ha! Whatever. Anyway, Sound Falcon is going to go down because of its Life Orb, not even because of the sand. And that's going to be the end of the first game. So that was a fun game. It was a fun game, but to be quite honest, I had assembled this team like right at the beginning of the day. All right, that doesn't excuse me from the fact that I lost and the fact that he like clearly outplayed me. Like, I'm sure if I was using my team that I wanted to use, I still wouldn't have seen anything else coming, right? So either way, that's the end of game 1. I'll see you here in a second for game 2. All right, and we're back. So we have game 2 right here against Walker. He decided to use a different team as well because he wanted to try out some different strats too. I mean, it's smart, right? You want to try out as many different things as you can. So let's jump right into this one. Mine is going to be with a Sableye, a Licky, a Greninja, and a Charizard. His is going to be with a Noivern, an Electivire, and 2 other Pokemon which we're going to see, which I just can't remember right offhand, which is why I'm trying to play it off, but it's not working. Anyway, so he's going to send out the Thunder and Strike. Oh, the Zapdos and the Electivire. Now, the fun thing about this, his Strike is going to use Protect. Okay, he's going to protect his first turn, just to make sure that nothing else happens that he doesn't want to happen. I'm going to get the Swagger off on the Licky. Now, as you guys know, Licky has own Tempo. Swagger is not banned in VGC, and so I am going to get the Swagger off on the Licky while not getting confused. That way, I get to go for the Explosion, ba-boom, on the first turn. The normal gem Explosion. I was going to hope to take out the Electivire, but unfortunately I didn't get to. But I did get to take out his Zapdos before it got a chance to use any sort of Electric-type moves on his Electivire, getting off the Motor Drive. And Motor Drive is not something that you want to have facing you. So I'm going to send out my Charizard. And Charizard is the Charizard Y. He is going to frisk my Charizard at Y, though. So he's going to be able to see that I am, in fact, the Charizard Y. I'm going to Mega Evolve. And at this point, I am just terrified of the Electivire, right? So I'm going to set up the Drought. I don't want it to Thunder Punch me. But at the same time, I don't want his Noivern to do anything. Swagger on Noivern is probably the smarter idea because of the fact that the Electivire is super physical, right? So the Noivern is going to unfortunately break through the confusion and get to use the Flamethrower on my Sableye. Flamethrower is also boosted by the Sun. The Electivire is going to avoid the Heat Wave, unfortunately. But at this point, the Electivire does get to use the Thunder Punch on the Charizard, completely taking out my life. Is it something that I like? No, of course it's not something that I like, especially because of what's coming out next. If you guys saw in the team preview or when I said it, you know that I have the correction, the Greninja, which is also weak against the Thunder Punch. So really, my only options at this point are to try and stall it out to get the Noivern down to its own attack. So I set up the mat block, I flip up that mat, he uses Cross Chop, but nothing ends up happening. I'm going to use the Foul Play over on the Noivern because I figure, you know what, it's got the swagger, so I am definitely going to be able to take that out. Down it goes. I'm going to get a little bit of Lefty's HP back, and right now he is down to 2 Pokemon, as am I. So, that being said, I have my Sableye left, and I have my Correction left, my Greninja. He's got his Strike, his Electivire, and he's got his Tyranitar. Now, I am going to swagger the Electivire because I want it to hit itself. That's all I really want to do. We're gonna see if that gets to go through, though. We're gonna see if that gets to go through, as I am going to use the Scald, so if I get a Thunder Punch to the face, I am going to die. But the T-Tar gets burned! The T-Tar gets burned, which is fantastic, fantastic. So, you see the Electivire is confused. It is going to hit itself in confusion, so that is just 100% okay. Unfortunately, this T-Tar is the special Tyranitar, so that burn isn't actually going to mean jack diddly. I'm gonna get hit by the Sandstorm, unfortunately, but so is his Strike. And the T-Tar is going to be able to take a little bit more of that burn damage. I'm going to hope that the Scald is going to take out the Tyranitar. Is it going to? No, it is not. No, it is not going to be able to take out the Tyranitar. That's super unfortunate. If you can hit yourself again, that would be fantastic. Thank you very much, Electivire. So the Tyranitar is going to use Fire Blast, and since I am the Water type, I am going to resist it. I think he was hoping that I was going to change my types into maybe an Ice type or something like that. Something that would take the Fire Blast a little bit better. His Electivire is going to go down to the Sand, and his Tyranitar is going to go down to the Burn. So, I pulled a win right out of my hat, half of which due to hacks, half of which due to his own Sand. But, I mean, either way, a win is a win. He is a very good player. Walker, Jamal, Immortal Tweets Hero, very, very good player, and I can't wait to play against you later after I've practiced VGC a little bit. I can't wait to show you guys, all the rest of you, some more VGC content. I'm not going to just do VGC. I think I'm probably going to do like VGC on like Mondays and Fridays, because I know that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday I want to do my singles, doubles, triples on the battle spot, but once I get my team set up, once I get my team all ready, I think I'm going to bring that on Mondays and Fridays, because that is a lot of fun. Oh my goodness. Maybe it was just because there were so many people at the event that I went to. Like I said, there were like 300 people for the trading card game, both in like juniors division, seniors division, and masters division. That's all separated by age. It had the same kind of thing for the 3DS, that they're just like much less people. They're like 20 to 30. Either way, it was such a fun time. I can't wait to do some more. You guys, leave a comment below if you like VGC, if you have heard of VGC before, and if you want to see some more VGC, because I think that it's something that we all can enjoy. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Do hit that like button right down there if you enjoyed. I'm not going for the 30 like goal right now because this was just kind of a one-off thing. Doing a post-commentated Wi-Fi battle. They always just come kind of sporadically because of the fact that I just recorded this one because I was tired, because I've just spent the past 2 days going to 2 different tournaments in opposite sides of like the province, so everything is so exhausting. Anyway, thank you guys for watching again. Please hit subscribe if you enjoy. You can hit that button right over there to subscribe. You guys keep on doing your thing, and I'll be StillJustMike. Wow, you guys listened through that entire thing if you're still here. Thank you so much. Bye.